What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about wife/husband benefits. This whole topic where you hear people talking about, if he's not my man, I'm not going to give him the benefits of a wife, or if he hasn't made it official yet, I won't give him the benefits of a girlfriend, whether it may be. Before we even get into this, hit the like button now. If you haven't turned on post notifications, do that right now. But seriously, hit that like button. Anyways, of course, I agree to this to a certain extent. It's really not by force for a woman to be dishing out all of these extra benefits that, a husband gets, once he puts a ring on it. However, there is a flip side to this that is not spoken about just as much. As men, we are also not obliged to give husband benefits when we are getting to know a woman. However, I feel as though for men, it's a harder concept to grasp. And I think it comes down to lack of confidence. I feel as though a lot of men have to compensate in order to keep a woman's attention. Within themselves, they don't have the confidence. They don't believe that them as an individual is enough to keep her attention without all of the external factors. And we know what they are, money, whatever it is. So often, guys are so quick to empty their pockets just to prove to a woman that they are a man. But what they're really doing is using this to cover up the fact that they actually have nothing else to offer. Me as an individual, I'm at a place where I feel as though if you don't feel as though I am enough as an individual, as a man, then I will never dip my hands into my pocket. You will never see that happen because it doesn't even have to get there. For me, I want to be able to connect with a woman as a person first. Me dipping into my pockets is not going to change how compatible we are as people. And unfortunately, a lot of men don't get that. They're so comfortable in using money to keep a woman around that they don't realize they're creating such a hard environment to maintain long term. And the scariest bit about it is, women, deep down, they know that they are settling. Even when you're dipping your hands into your pocket, paying for these days, doing whatever it is with all of these external factors to keep a woman around, a woman knows deep down that she is settling. Because the moment you stop doing that, you will not be enough for her, and she knows that. For example, stimulating conversation, you can't even provide that. So imagine you are emptying your pockets for someone who is looking at you and thinking deep down you are still not enough, and you are probably not long term. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here saying don't take her on dates, don't pay for the dates or anything. That's not what I'm saying, because as men, we also enjoy that role of actually treating a girl and, taking her out, a girl that we're actually genuinely interested in getting to know. However, if you find that that is the only way you can obtain her time, or you can have access to her, then you have to really sit back and evaluate. Also, if you find that the reason you're doing this is because you feel as though that's the expectation that she has set, that's what she feels you're supposed to do, then again, sit back, evaluate, because really and truly, that's not genuine. People need to understand you don't have to do wife or husband things to show that you will be a good wife or husband. The most important thing is to be working on yourself, and be taking care of yourself, because that sets the tone for everything. If you can't even take care of yourself and want the best for yourself, how can I expect you to transfer that energy onto me? However, if I look at a person and I can see they expect, a high standard of living for themselves, they have high expectations for themselves, they treat themselves properly, they value themselves, then I know that they can transfer that onto me, and I'm going to benefit from that person's energy and that person's personality, the way that they want to live their life, because they're not going to settle for bringing someone into their environment, into their space, that is not trying to match that same energy. Don't fall into the trap of trying to go above and beyond for someone else before you go above and beyond for yourself, because that's you just trying to take a shortcut in life. So the key thing to remember here is, yes, you can treat the person that you are getting to know how you want to treat them, so long as that's how you have decided to treat them, not that's something that is expected of you for you to then have the privilege of getting to know them. I do believe that you can do wife or husband things when you're getting to know someone, but it's not a must. The most important thing is you show them who you are as an individual, and then all of those benefits, if they naturally, if you naturally want to do them, that's great, but make sure it's natural. not an expectation that they have set in order for you to have their time. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Leave your comments below what you think on this topic. Do you feel as though you have to show your full self? You have to show how you'll be as a husband in the beginning? Or do you feel as though you don't actually have to do that? Or do you feel as though you shouldn't do that? You shouldn't give all of those benefits in the beginning? Let's have a conversation down below. Make sure to turn on post notifications and stay tuned for a new video every single weekend.